So guys, let's fill this form. Okay, family information with respect to um, parent and grandparent super visa, but even for other similar applications it can be. So type of application, parent and grandparent super visa comes under visitor, so select this. So as you remember in the checklist, this form was populated under both John and Maria documents, so both need to fill up as per their own case. Okay, now complete all names in English and in your native language. Okay, include all family members even if they're not accompanying you. If you need more space, print out an additional sheet and attach. Okay, fine. So let's say John is, so for John is filling up. So it will be John Smith here, applicant, country of birth, India, date of birth, 60, present address, provide that information, you know your address, occupation, he is retired, present occupation, he'll go. Next is his marital status. So he is married, physically present. Now next is his spouse. So he has a spouse named Maria Smith. Okay. Country of birth, India. Okay. And let's say date of birth. Same address where both of them are living, but I'm just making it sample. Okay. But do it as per your own case. She's also retired, I believe. Will accompany? Yes, Maria is going. Now mother and father detail. So I'm just putting India for both of them. Let's say his father name is Jacob, and under marital status, and his mother's name is, let's say, Claudia Smith. Status. Uh, let's say they are still alive. Okay. But yeah, do it as per your own case. Present occupation. So even for them, I'm doing retired. Will accompany you to Canada? No. No. Provide their address, whatever it is. Again, date of birth. Let's say Claudia was born in 1940. And Mr. Jacob was born in 1938. A sample. Do it as per your own case. If no spouse is listed in section A, read and sign below, but he has the spouse, right? So he doesn't need to do this. Children. So he has a son whose name is Peter Smith. Let's say who's single and not married. Country of birth. Yeah. Present occupation, let's say, is an IT consultant. Near to Canada. No, I select no because it's already in Canada. Or you can do yes also. It's fine. Date of birth. So let's say Peter was born in 1990. The Canadian address of Peter. I'll do no because it's already there, but then you need to, I mean, whatever you select here, explain. In one application I selected no and it went through in behind. So that's what. Children. If no children, so put that information, but that's not required here because this guy is already um, having that children info information. So we basically select yes because I remember the most recent application I had selected yes and it went through. Okay, brother sister. So let's say he doesn't have any brother sister, so he will put signature and date here. Okay, now okay, so you can do this. Now the question arrives. First part is over, but do you remember all the names should be in other language too. So how you can do that? So how I did it, when I filled this form, okay, like this, my information I printed, okay. So after print, whichever section I had to sign, I signed, okay. Next, brother and sister, information. Oh, this is for all, okay. So here you have to sign, regardless of if you have any brother or sister or not, okay. But here it's section 2 and 1 only if apply. All right. So you do that, sign, fine. So D, here you will sign anyway, okay. So how I did, I took a printout of this. I signed in the relevant sections, okay. Then in this form, I just took the names off, okay. Like I just moved, erased, like backspace I did, okay. Other things I stayed in English, I took a printout, okay. And after taking the printout, I used black ink pen and wrote in my native language in Hindi, the names, okay. Again, I signed. And then after scanning, I combined them together and I uploaded, and my application went smoothly, no issues at all, okay. So by now I have walked you through all the steps, everything. So I hope you're gonna like this video, and once all the sections are completed, this next link become the next link become visible in your MyGCK, where you can go ahead and pay the fee, and from there your application goes into processing. So that is how it works, guys. Let me know what you feel about it. Thanks for watching this, and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.